Hi everybody, welcome back. I'm the Strategy Professor. David doing the episode in our legendary Khatep campaign for Total War Warhammer. Let's go ahead and get back in here. Alright, so got some stuff wounded. That's okay. We did get our dynasty finished. Second, looting probably not worth. Construction cost minus 10% for capital, settlements, and +2 public order everywhere. Yeah, I think we need that. And income from settlements, 10%. I don't know how much income we have right now from settlements. So you get an extra 120 per turn. Okay. Pop down to Nagarond here. That replenishment's pretty low. Yeah, we're gonna need some kind of extra replenishment here, probably. Trying to think, do we really need this Necrotect in this army? I need a bigger front line. I mean, I guess he counts as a frontliner, so that's 4. I mean, he is a nice, like, he does give some nice buffs to all of these guys. Guess we'll keep him. I'm just trying to think if I want to hire more, Oh, I can't. It would be global. Yeah, I don't want to use global time on that. Okay. So, we can just go ahead here. Grab. This could take forever for those to replenish. Combine those, and then we'll go 4 of these. 5. Okay, and then we can do 3 of those. Will help out, and now upgrade this since we get the discount. Red Desert, we still have a while over here. And so we took off the taxes here. Now, in theory, we could put the taxes back on, but I want to gain more property here. So I could turn taxes back on here, and then it's like 300 something. Or I can just push forward, which is probably what I want to do. I need the Necrotect. He gives speed, right? Is he the guy that has the speed? Yeah, increase mobility. So we do need a Necrotect. Okay, that's the shadows. I'm over here. Where'd that Necrotect? Okay, there's the Necrotect. Okay, I think we can take a bit of attrition just to make sure that we grab this next turn. Okay, I should be able to combine. Nahekara horsemen. Do we have flankers? We don't really have flankers here. I mean, could get some Nahekara horsemen. Got the scorpions, can be flankers. Okay, let's get rid of one of these horsemen. We just have too many. What? The skeleton horsemen are the weaker of the two. I just hired them all because why not? Earlier. Wait, no, that's the priest. Okay, whatever. Where'd that other necrotect go? Wait, why shadows? Was this guy injured or something? I thought I hired a Nehekara witch priest. I thought I had decided that those were better. I can't remember. I've been out running some errands since I did the last episode. Anyways, where... Okay, how many necrotechs do I have? So he has one necrotect with him. So prince, priest, necrotect. Prince, necrotect, no priest. So he doesn't have a priest either, so we need to... That's the one that just got injured, though. Okay, so that one will be back. Okay, so this guy already has the... Necro. Okay, so I didn't need to put the Shadow Priest with him. That's fine. Berect. Okay. Okay, he got injured. He got injured. He's chilling. Okay. Alright, so we can't hire anything else this turn. Now, okay, so we're grabbing this. Because that's, you know, we just want to get that ASAP for the public order. And we want this. Minus 35% for all buildings. That's really nice. We want to get that guy online, get him upgrading soon. Yeah, and then we're going to want to do these two, and we want to grab this also. Get that Tomb Prince, get that Necrotect. Okay, and that'll be 300 jars. Okay. So we've kind of got our next few turns laid out, and then eventually we want to get the Scorpion follower. Hawkish Precision for the Ashopti Great Bows would actually be pretty sweet. I think it gives him 25% more damage. So that'd be pretty nice for later on. Now, I don't remember what all's going on over here, but I can't tell if this place is under siege or not. Surely there would be some kind of indicator, but I don't know how to do that. Okay, so I think military presence. Military presence only 5? Are you kidding me? Like, I was freaking jacked, like, a pretty strong army at this point in the game, and they're just not even scared at all in this area. Okay. Fair enough. Well, we can't sit here and chill any longer. We gotta dash down. Alright, moved.
By the light of the lady, you are a guest in my...
Now, why are we improving? Okay, they like that we're attacking Nagarond.
What?
Oh, they're getting weak. Skaven are messing them up. Or somebody is. They're fighting a lot of people. Yeah. They picked some wrong hombres to tangle with. With me, 2 high elf factions, the Skaven and the Lizardmen. And they're surrounded. Yeah, that was
Desiccated fool. What business can you have here? Speak.
that was a political fail.
The dead come calling. What do you seek?
Clan Rictus Supreme.
Okay. We're still trading all of our stuff, right? Let me just make sure. Looking for 100%. Yeah. So half of my income is trade. Okay, what? Okay, there's gonna be a rebellion here next turn. Now, if they siege me, it's gonna be a problem if an army like sieges me immediately and I don't get this replenishment. It's gonna be a pretty severe army too, because it's gonna be a tier 5 army. We might have to get over here and help deal with that here in a turn or two. I mean, even if I take off taxes though, it's gonna happen. I think we probably handle it though. Alright. Usually they wait for at least a turn before sieging. If they do siege, I should be able to run my other army over to deal with that, I hope. Soon enough, soon enough. Not yet, my little furry-tailed friends, but... Give me a minute. I don't want them to know I'm coming. And they're going to pay me for it. I'm not doing that for free. Don't ever do for free what someone will pay you for. In theory. That's a very capitalist kind of thing to say, but at least in Total War, that's what you should do. But you should do charity out there. I'm a big fan of charity. Although I don't do a ton of it. Unfortunately. But I am a fan of charity. I do what I can to help people out. Okay. Nice. So that's going down in probably 3 turns or less. What do we have? It's actually not that much. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of these and just kill them this turn before they get more units. Yeah, that's actually not as severe as I thought. It must just be a random thing here where they get like a Hyro Titan on the first rebellion in this province just to troll you. You know, like level 20. Because this place is behaving. I mean, that's a tier 5. But the rest of this stuff's pretty low. Oh, Grand is part of that. Dang it. I want them to take Grand before I take this from them. I thought it was just a 2-province thing. It's not. I would really love those golden idol heads, but it's just not worth screwing up my politics to get it. Okay, so let's go ahead and kill this. It should be an auto-resolve. Okay, you're seriously gonna make me fight this? We don't have a wizard this time. Halberds should tear those up. These things have a lot of defense, these Tomb Guard with halberds. Well, I did get that extra 8 defense thing, but I don't have any fast units to get over here and deal with this Reapered Bolt Thrower. I'm gonna have to send in a shop tea after. Either way, we need to win it right now because they're gonna get 6 more units next turn, and I don't know. Like, they could get Black Dragons. I mean, in theory, they could get dragons. They could get Blackguard of Naggarond. They could get a lot of really annoying things. So we need to go ahead and deal with this. I was hoping they'd just let me auto it, but ain't happening. Alright, so we got to neutralize that bolt thrower. The shop tea should clobber all of their other stuff. Let's go ahead and number them like that just to be consistent. 2, 3. And their bolt throwers up in the woods here, so they shouldn't be able to start firing on me, I don't think. They're not positioned properly for that. So I need to turn this off. Okay. Oh, geez. Okay, yeah, they are positioned properly. They're just kind of. Alright, turn this up, turn this up. We have to march up this hill. My units are going to be tired. I don't think they had spears. No. We gotta wait. We gotta wait. I want everybody to march up here. No. God, they have such an advantageous position. Okay, we're just gonna have to march, I think. My units get more tired in the snow also. Like, I'm pretty sure that any time your units would take attrition in a territory, then they get more tired running in that territory during an actual fight. I don't know if that's 100% accurate, but I know that units get tired more often than the snow. At least a lot of units do. Now, if they kill my Necrotect, I'm going to be annoyed. Just push past these harpies or whatever. Gonna leave them on them, but the rest of these need to get in here. Ugh.
Tomb King. Forward. Forward.
Get the halberds and these guys.
My way. Attack the living. I move. I obey.
Yeah, these Tomb Guard actually are going to be a pretty nice front line in terms of just tankiness, because they're going to have so much melee defense. I mean, they already have like 70 melee defense here, which is like up there with like Ironbreaker Dwarves. Now, they don't have as much armor as Ironbreakers, but I think they're going to make nice sort of just shields. Yeah, they have 62 defense, and I don't even have a ton of upgrades with them yet. With this army. So yeah, I think... I was kind of talking trash about them earlier, but I think the Tomb Guard are actually pretty legit. In terms of frontline, like, they're not going to kill a ton of people, I don't think. Their melee attack's not that great. But as far as just sit there and just stay in combat, like, I think they'll be pretty good at that. Is this guy like a missile? He just felt like he was worthless, that lord. Okay, whatever, just end it. So I think they're going to be pretty good at what I need them to do. They could actually probably hang in there for a while with the Nagaron guard. Like, they're not going to kill the Nagaron, but they can tie them up for a long time. Because Nagaron don't have super high melee attack. I think they might have like 40, maybe 50. Which means that they're going to have like a 20-25% chance to hit the Tomb Guard. I mean, the Nagaron Guard are going to have a ton of defense as well. So the Tomb Guard are never going to like actually deal damage to them. And they have a lot of armor, and Tomb Guard have no piercing. But that's fine. If we can just charge cycle Scorpions into the back of Nagaron Guard, or like War Sphinxes or something.
Let the living live.
Okay, 500 or 30 jars.
Unleash these slaves. Let the living live.
I'm thinking,
Unleash
I
these.
mean, I do like the movement.
Let the living live.
So I'm about to lose all of my jars, and I would like more. I do need more money to upgrade stuff. I think I just have to go with that. Like, 600 is a pretty good amount. If it's much lower than that, I'd probably take the, you know, something else. Probably take the jars, but... Oh, man. Sacking's pretty bad. Basically, always want to occupy. I do want upgrades for the Stalkers, but I don't have a lot of Stalkers here, and I really need more replenishment, I think. I don't care about the Skeletal Steed. I'd rather just be on foot. So do I want to upgrade these guys? I don't have Necrosphinx, Stalkers, or Scorpions yet in this army. I might have some Scorpions in a little bit, but I just need that replenishment first.
Victory on death.
Shard Hoarder, Mobility. Damage walls. Chariot. Chariot would actually be pretty nice. Make him a little more useful in combat. So, I mean, he's not amazing, but that does give him just a bit more mobility. Yeah, your armor, or your items are pretty garbage as Tomb Kings, unless you craft them. Which makes sense. I mean, they'd have to balance it that way. If they gave you good items and let you craft, that would be a problem, potentially, so... Okay. I think for 330, I'll take the jars. That's pretty good. Okay, so they're about to go take Ash Rock. Which is fine. Alright, they have virtually nothing. Place is probably going down. I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of this, because... And we can build it back later if we have to, but... I don't know what the status of this is. I really want to take that town, but... Like I said, I'm not going to fight them for it. Please tell me they don't have walls here. I don't think they do. Do they have walls? No, they don't. Really? Am I crazy? Like... How do they possibly win this? Okay. Text my wife back real quick there. Okay. Okay, so we have weakness with him. We have the Nehekara stuff with him. I mean, yeah, our front line is a little suspicious. But... we have, like, hella flankers. I mean, we could even put one or two of these on the front line. That would be fine. Try out these Necropolis Knights. Okay, that'll be a separate one. Let's put this guy into group, like, 4 or something. Actually, we'll micro that guy separately. Let's break these up a little bit. Let's put our big-time heavy hitters. Okay. These guys over here. Put our 4 group here. Big heavy hitters over here. Those are Tomb Scorpions. Oops, nope, that way. Wait. They killed my priest? Not super impressed with this Scorpion so far. I'm supposing that they probably killed my, my one wizard, which is not a huge deal. I think he was pretty low level. Why is this dude not dying? Dang, is this thing that slow for real? Can you catch these shades? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they killed, yeah, they killed my Nehikara guy. Yeah, these Necropolis Knights did some work there. Scorpions are kind of okay. I feel like they just don't have... They don't have as much swinging power as I would have suspected. Like, they don't have much splash damage. Those Knights do, but there are a lot of them in a battalion.
Victory, yes.
And the little dinky, you know, skeletal people died, whatever.
My new city.
Dang it. I can't build the Altar of Ultimate Darkness. I was hoping. Because is this a green? It's not even green. Come on, man. That counts as mountains. Don't troll. Alright. What do we get? We got some growth. Not terrible, not terrible. Got a lot of money. It's a lot of money. Dang, how do we even have that much money here? Oh, because I'm getting... Well, that's part of it. Okay. Okay, I can just have this guy come over here and clean this up. We'll have him dash back down to replenish a little bit. Okay, now we can tax that. Get our money back. Yeah, the Necropolis Knights did very well. I mean, they're pretty good. Like, those are some pretty good numbers on infantry. Like, their charge bonus is not insane, but they have fairly high melee attack, defense, and armor. And don't forget, poison matters a lot, and they have heavy armor piercing. Very heavy armor piercing, so... those guys are pretty legit. Now those with the plus 28 versus large should be very good. I mean, those aren't quite up there with something like Blood Knights because they don't have the insane charge bonus. But they're still legit. And don't forget, like, the poison is really good. I mean, it's like 20% less damage, basically, from the enemy. So... pretty good, pretty good. Alright. What else do we have? Okay, we are scouting south a little bit more. Okay, so she's got that. What else does she have over here? Quintex. Pretty crazy garrison. Ooh. So he does have one piece of this province. I don't like that. How do I have vision of all this? Okay, so they're all fighting for this kind of stuff. Now, what is this book that she holds in her capital? It's 250 jars. The wound time's actually pretty relevant at this point. Lord recruit rank is pretty nice. I mean, I could wait to recruit my my last lord here to get 3 ranks on him. Not sure if that's worth or not. I definitely want Necrotect very soon. Death magic. I thought I had... okay, I have Shadows and Death here. I don't have Nehekara, which is kind of iffy. I need to get that magic on Khatep. We've got Lightning Strike, we've got Soul Reaper. Lord recruit rank would be nice if I could get it, but Purple Sun or Fate of Buna. I mean, it basically ends up doing like 1,000 damage. I think it's something like that. To a battalion. So I'm gonna have Sandstorm, I'm gonna have... probably just gonna be spamming Pit of Shades though, honestly. That's 17 and that's gonna do way more damage, I feel like. Yeah, I feel like that's just going to do a lot more damage. Unless I want to start doing Purple Sun. Major magical damage, disrupt, good against armor, but I feel like the other one's better unless I want to double up. Do double the magic, like hold them with the other Vortex, then cast Purple Sun right on top of them as well. It's like completely shatter them. It's not sure if Fate of Buna is going to do enough. I could also just go for something like that. Like, I kind of do want Fate of Buna, but I kind of want to try out this Purple Sun, although it's so expensive, though. Like, I'm probably just going to be spamming Spirit Leeches, honestly. Kind of the main purpose here, and then Soul Blight. If that's true, maybe I do just go for this. And maybe Fate of Buna is going to be a better value once I get it to tier 2 for the -3. I do need to get to Arcane Conduit, that's for sure. So we have to choose. Do we want to go Fate of Buna or do we want to go Purple Sun here? Does it have a picture where it shows me? Against enemies? No, it just... Like, that would be great in a siege. Okay, I guess I'm just going to do Purple Sun. I feel like that would just do more damage in a siege situation than Fate of Buna. Even though it's a lot less reliable than the Shadows one. I could stack them both in there. If they just, like, put a bunch of their units, just, like, stack them around the gate. We could drop double Vortex, potentially. How big are these rats?
Mighty am I.
Not in a huge rush for him right now. The Tomb Scorpions were a little disappointing, however, the Sepulchral Stalkers are a little bit better. Where were the Necropolis Knights? Of course, they're over here in a different one. Alright, 12 turns, we're going to be able to upgrade that, so we got to keep an eye on that. Excuse me. Now that guy's dashed, so he can't hire anything, so... Now are we going to hang out for multiple turns? I don't think so. We're going to come over here and take this out next turn. I believe is our game plan. Who... Okay, we're going to get a level up dude. Tomb Prince. I think that's good. We'll have to check the time. I think we're about out of time. Oh, I forgot he was running up there. I don't think so, Chief. What are Torah with us refugees? That looks weird. We have time for one more turn. Dang it, it's gonna start to give us attrition. Why is that? Oh, because of corruption. Dang it. I don't want to take attrition as I go up to here. This is all going to be chaotic, though. I mean, I can let them have that, and that's fine. Just take the other 3 things. I just want the tier 5. Okay, well, they haven't taken this place yet. We shall see what happens there. I think it's just replenishment right now. Dang it. We're one slot short. Annoying. Okay. I don't think they're gonna get Grand. As much as I want that. Now I could burn it. Fool, my tribe is open to your offer. I like it. Okay.
The gods smile. Attend your king, slaves. Destroy them.
Why? They never think I can beat anybody in this game. I mean, these are, like, pretty high-tier units.
Arise, my legions. Rise.
Okay. I need a caster over here. And I do think that after playing a lot and trying a lot of different magic, I do think that Nehekara is probably the best overall. Although I do think that Shadow has some good uses. Late game, if you can only have one wizard per army, I think it has to be Nehekara. It's just so well balanced compared to the others. I do think that it's not as good as something like fire magic that the Dark Elves have, and a bunch of other factions too. Or I still think that the Skaven magic is the best in the game, unless they've nerfed it. I haven't played Skaven in a little bit. But like the Pestilent magic or whatever, it's ridiculous. It's so strong. Now, we do not have a lot of flankers with this army, so that's something to keep in mind. We're basically just going to use our Shopti to flank. Oh, those Savage Orcs. I do like some Savage Orcs, they're fun. Savage Orcs are no joke early game, like they're pretty strong. Oh, I forgot he's on a chariot. It's a barn burner, man. Just no way, like, they barely scratched the Ashapti. And they just do not have enough penetration. Oh, awesome. Thanks for the donation.
I love your TW Warhammer 2 content. Would love to see a Woodell, because everybody hates the /chaos/no escalating campaign. Degrees from
Okay, awesome. Someone donated for a, I didn't hear which campaign it was. I can look, X'd out after this and see. If you'd like to donate, to have me play a campaign, unfortunately, for like, you know, a small amount, like $5 or something, I won't, because it takes like 50 hours or something to do a campaign. I won't be able to do a full campaign if it's not already on the roster. But if I'm kind of up in the air about different campaigns, you want to donate a little bit just to support the channel anyways, then I definitely do take that into consideration. If you donate a lot of money, then I will do, you know, whatever you want. I don't have an exact price on it, but, you know, I can certainly give you at least a dozen episodes for in a campaign if you really want to see it for like 20 or 30 bucks. I do my best to get through it, but it takes a long time to do these campaigns because I don't exploit the AI, and I just talk through all my decisions. So, and of course, I play it like in the most challenging way. So, you know, it just takes more time than like, you know, a hard mode run where I just run through and auto resolve everything and play like the easiest, use like the easiest strategy. Yeah, the Ashapti just murdered them. They just don't have an answer for that.
Victory in undeath. The treasures are mine.
Great arena. Okay. So my thought process is if I take this, then I get to replenish, which is nice, and move on. I'm not going to be able to hold it. I might get a building that I can sell out of it, or I can raise it. These guys will take it. I think I'm just going to occupy it. There's not really a benefit to raising it, I don't think. Unless you're trying to bait people into retaking it so that... okay, nice. I did get this. Now I'm going to sell this because I don't want to fight Argol to complete the province. So there's no point. Unless I go for the tier 3. And there's no point really in fighting them for this because... I'm only going to get it at tier 2 anyways. Okay, so they can technically trade with me, but they can't, like... It doesn't look like they can build resource buildings. Which is kind of weird. Let me just pop out really quick, and we're pretty much out of time. You can't see the screen, but I'm just gonna just really quickly just see what that donation was. Then I can give you a shout out by name. Whoever donated there. Okay, so the screen's just gonna look frozen here for a second. I'm just looking at this. Okay, yeah, it was a €5 campaign for a Wood Elf. I do have a Wood Elf campaign available. I can say this in the description. Yeah, I do have a Wood Elf campaign available if you want to check it out. I don't have a newer one. I would like to do a new one, but... or Chaos or Norska Legend Camp. I have all of those. Now, I haven't... The Wood Elf one is basically done. Like, you know, I could finish it at any moment at the Wood Elf, but then I discontinued it to move on to something else. But I have the entire map in the end of the Wood Elf one. So you can check that out. I do have... I picked the tree guy right when it came out. Now, it's not Mortal Empires. It's a bit of an older campaign, but I do have it. I wouldn't mind going back and doing Chaos at some point. Norska would also be a lot of fun. If they put Norska in Mortal Empires, then I will definitely check it out. I would love to do some Norska. Because I discontinued my Norska campaign because that was like right when Total War Warhammer 2 came out. I had like maybe 12 episodes in Norska or something. Then I just had to move on to Total War Warhammer 2, but I would like to do it. I don't know what's taking them so long to put it into Mortal Empires, but Norska was certainly fun. Norska was pretty hard, honestly. So I do have that on the channel as well with Throg, and I have a an Archaon Chaos campaign, which is pretty cool. Yeah, those are all... Well, Elves aren't really a Horde-like faction, but none of those have a lot of city management type of stuff. I think that might be why a lot of people don't like them very much. I don't know. I don't mind them. I like them. They're definitely fun. Tomb prints. Okay, so we could do... Public order. I think we'll just work towards Desert Strike. I wish they had some kind of buff. 30 charge bonus is pretty good. Now, when he gets the Skeleton Chariot, it's going to have 85, though, so... kind of got some diminishing returns there. %20 weapon strength is pretty good. I guess we'll go with a Devastating Charge. Alright, we can just go ahead and sell that. So what I think is going to happen is Rebels will come in here and take this. It'll probably be Chaos, and they'll burn it. So it will end up being raised, and then I think these guys will come in and clean it up. And that's fine, they can have it. Okay, so we already moved him. Nagaron proper is looking good. Okay, so do we want to take attrition here? All of this is going to be attrition. Or do we basically want to move at half speed? How much attrition are we talking about here? Does she have anything sitting at home? She has nothing at home. think I just want to get down there faster. Now, we could grab Arnheim on the way there. Once again, we're going to donate that over to our buddies, so we're going to let it fail, and then they can have it. We don't want broken provinces. Really, the things that we want are tier 3 green areas, so we can get more Tomb Guard, or large provinces that we can colonize at tier 5 and hold. That's what we want, because a lot of the little just dinky, you know, small town places, we don't care. So we're not getting much money off of them. We get money off of the big stuff. And more so than money, we need big buildings. Okay, so I think that's probably going to be it for this turn. Is there anything green here? Nothing green. Which kind of sucks. I do want to use this tier 3 guy at some point. We're just going to occupy this and hopefully get tier 4. Which would be great. We need to get this. But I just don't know what Norska's doing over there yet. If Norska doesn't clean this up, then we'll come over there and clean it up. Now, it sucks that when we get these rebellions, it's going to knock these down to tier 2. Or it's going to take them down to tier 1 instead of tier 2. But I can't sit there with Khatep and wait for 10 turns to see if Norska is actually going to win this siege or not. You know? It's just a waste of time, so... We will occupy this eventually. If we can, and get to tier 4. And we'll figure out some way to make the public order work. It just sucks that it's going to start at garbage public order, and we're going to have an army there to clean that up for a while. But we could use the Necrotect. We could burn one of the places and put it in at tier 3, which is what we'll probably do, just so we can get public order. These ports are such trash. Okay. So they moved. I need... How long on my wizard? 2 turns, he's back. I'll put him with this army and probably move down south. I guess we might as well hire something there. Move down south. Let's see. Now, what does he have as far as wizards? He has shadows. We need to give him Nehekara. And a Tomb Prince. Alright, we'll put him over here next turn, and that should be fine in that army. And he also needs a Tomb Prince. I think he's the only army that doesn't have a Tomb Prince with him. He has one, and I think... He has one, right? Yes, okay. The Tomb Prince for the experience is pretty nice. I mean, it's not amazing, but... He is a halberd infantry... So it does help against large a little bit. And he can carry items and all that kind of stuff, so. Poison attack's fine. And I need another Necrotect. No, can't do that yet. The public order is pretty nice if I put public order on him. He already has shadows. Does he have shadows? He does not. Okay, well we can move him over here. I'm going to grab that. Well, we'll grab that. We'll get the Necrotect going. Strag Core, I think. It's the best we can do right now. You know, we're not gonna have a Necrotect close enough, I don't believe, to reduce this cost anytime soon. How much is it? It's... I mean, we could lower the cost here. Let's lower the cost, and we'll do it next turn, so we save a little bit of cash. This is the only place that's green, I think, in this province. Yeah. Do I want to go Racto Gorge or Altar Ultimate Darkness? Oh, that's not green. Okay, this is green, so we're going to go Racto Gorge. Start that up. Okay, then we'll wait for next turn for the other people. Oh, they're number 1, huh? 24. Wow, do they have this entire place, basically? Oh, all of this is desert over here. It's actually pretty nice. Yeah, from here I could go ahead and stage a fight into Ulthuan. So I'm going to have to go through Ulthuan. That's the fastest path to get down here, I think. God, that's so far away. It's unbelievably far away. I mean, we could try to dodge them and just touch down over here. Like, we could sail across this. And just go through Bretonnia. Could go through here. I don't know if these places are hospitable or not. What's that book over there? I think it's a pretty bad one, right? It's actually decent. 10 per turn. That right there. I really want that. I mean, I want to fight him. I mean, we're here to take everything. But we'll have to start next turn. Okay. I don't just want to tiptoe around him. Get in there and see if we can take him down. Hexalotl is gaining some ground on him, it looks like. So what, they just wounded my Tomb Prince? I do wish there was a mechanic like the Vortex campaign where you could lose if you didn't disrupt or do certain things enough, where it like forced you to be a lot more aggressive and like added a bit more stress. Because right now, like, In theory, you could just chill and do whatever you want, you know, for a while. Or just make it to where, like, chaos, like, you get increasing chaos incursions that just become, like, impossible over time. Unless you meet your victory condition, like, unless I get the Temple of Nagash or something, capture it in order to stop them. To where it's not, like, a hard, like, straight up you lose, but it becomes increasingly difficult to the point where there's no way you can win. Like, you just get flooded out. I think in the Vortex campaign, I know you can lose there, but that would be really cool, too, where, like, if someone else achieved their Vortex, then just something crazy happened on the map, and it just made it impossible for you to win, but you didn't flat out lose. Just you could kind of experience and, like, try to fight it, like, feudal resistance type of stuff, but... Alright, so next episode, we might go for Arnheim. Oh, that's the capital. I didn't realize that. Oh, it's a tier 5. Oh, dude, we're definitely taking it then. I didn't realize that. Man, and the Skaven have another territory there, though. It's a tier 5. We gotta try to hold it. We can find a way to hold it, I think. I don't care if I have to park a permanent army there. I will do it. It only costs 10,000 gold for an army. I could put an army of skeletons there. If it means that I get a tier 4 with more, you know, everything that's good. Stalkers, a shop D, all that, I'll definitely pay that. But we'll have to do it next episode, so can we siege this? I thought this was I thought Bleakhold was the capital, you know, since... Isn't that the name of the faction? It's like Bleakhold. You would think that usually the city... Like, a city that's named the same as the faction name is going to be the capital, but not necessarily, I suppose. This is definitely going to be harder. I think we can do this. How much time do we have? I think it's going to have to be next episode, though. Yeah, we're way over, so we'll look forward to that next episode. We're going to siege that, hopefully pick up another tier 4 town. And, anyways, I'll see you next time. Have a good day.